So how many artists with the label now? With Rush? You got any female rappers?
Yeah, shout out She Know She Bad.
She Know She Bad.
Duval.
Y'all better go check her
She
shit
Know
out
She
too.
Bad.
She Know She Bad. She
Okay.
from Duval.
She from
Y'all on that, ladies. Yeah, go check out.
I was about to ask. You got anybody from any other cities?
Go check out.
Say that. Would you do work with one of those Japan guys when you go over there? Would you do some work with one of those guys over there?
Yeah, I definitely would. Yeah. The only person that's out of state, artist wise, that I work with is my boy Smoke Corleone. He's from Tennessee. From Nashville. Tennessee, yeah. He's from Tennessee.
Okay. I used to see you a lot. I used to watch a lot of your lives when you make beats.
Oh yeah.
I just really enjoy that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I still do it.
And that's my question. I was about to ask, do you still do it as much? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How people can find you doing that? Is that on?
Y'all follow me on Instagram. Raiden Rush is RAIDENRUSH, or you can just type in Gold Rush with a $ for the S. I mostly be on there though. Like when I go live and make beats, I'll be on Instagram most of the time. If not, then I'll be on my Raiden Rush YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I want to see him on.
If you want to see me making beats live or just like cooking up live, I'll be on Instagram. My Raiden Rush.
Any producers inspired you?
Like, a lot. Yeah, I mean,
you have a top 5 because we like to ask top 5 rappers all the time, which I'm gonna ask Spitta later on in the interview.
I had to sit down and fucking make a list in order to properly do that, but I could say something off the top of my head. Like, it's easier for me to just start from the beginning. Mm-hmm. So I would say RZA. I'm not saying
Wu-Tang.
I'm not saying he's my top number 1 favorite producer, but I'm just gonna go off of the top. I'll say RZA. Beats by the Pound, Manny Fresh.
Definitely Beats by the Pound.
Scott Storch, Metro. Who else? I fuck with Southside, 808 Mafia. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Dr. Dre, obviously. Timbaland.
Yeah, those big names, yeah, of course.
Like I grew up watching the mega super producers. I'm talking about Scott Storch, Timbaland, Neptunes, people that was getting $500,000 a beat. That's what really, really inspired me to want to be a producer. Like I met Scott Storch when I was like 16 or something like that. And he's at the Hit Factory. This fool had like a $10 million diamond chain, got fucking 5 different cars outside. Like I'm just seeing all this shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's who I started off looking up to them type of producers, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But those are some of the producers that I definitely look up to. I feel like I'm forgetting a couple because I'm on the spot right now, but if I think I'm gonna say them. But off the top of my head, those are the producers I would say.
And as far as you, when it comes to rappers, who inspires you? Because you say you started doing it when you was young, because you just was good at it. You had Derek, you say they had a little group, that kind of inspires you. But what industry rappers, if any, inspires you and you'll come up doing music?
They gotta be 5.
I would like to just keep it at 5.
I know Wayne in there somewhere.
Alright, nah.
You know who?
I know Wayne definitely up there.
We finna see. I know one of them.
Wayne, like in the top of all time, but inspired me. That shit came way before. Cause like I said, like that's all we know. Like, the people inspire me, and sometimes it might show up in my music. Like, we talking present day, past, or I got to just put the mix in there.
Well, kind of like you can do it like how Rush did it, because he kind of went from his beginnings, which was him listening to Wu-Tang early in his, you know what I'm saying,
right.
So that's why he said
right.
RZA.
So
it's easier for me to think like.
Yeah, with a timeline.
Yeah. So from the beginning for me, I think it kind of started with like Scarface and the Ghetto Boys type shit. You feel me? Like I was a baby and shit. Like you feel me? But I was hearing that first. But you know, my era as I like early elementary and shit, Snoop dropped out and Doggy Style, like, but that was just me loving music. But then what really shifted it, what really made me like, that's where I'm at with shit, like G shit, Trick Daddy for one, because I'm from Miami and his music, him, Luke, they shit was just like always our shit, regardless of, you feel what I'm saying? So that was like some of the beginnings, and then you got Outkast and shit like Andre 3000. Like to me, like you got to put him like I'm throwing him at like number 2 after Pop.
Dungeon Family.
But you know what? Let me not do that because Scarface. That's another conversation, or you feel me? Maybe another topic. But it was motherfuckers like the whole Dungeon Family, because like CeeLo, you know what I'm saying? Steady dropping it, and like I said, let me emphasize on Trick.
Yeah, because I don't think Trick get enough
Trick
credit,
do not get his credit. Everything that motherfucker drop, you feel me? Since based on the true story. His verse is the most memorable verse on Luke, what's the name? What it is? Zodiac Sign. When I could make you remember in December last year. What that is? No, that's Scarred. Scarred. A lot of people don't even really know that was Trick. And from then when I heard that, I'm like, who the fuck that is? And then, you know, I'm already used to, and let's not even glass over like JT Money and shit. Like, I'm like, for me, like, I'm here, like, and this shit was real for us. And JT was like, you feel me? Yeah. So my influences was more geared towards the South, because we was looked at like in a whole, like it ain't no talent, ain't nobody that got no lyrics.
Booty music.
It's just booty music, this and that. But I'ma tell everybody, I'ma tell you this. What camera I got? This camera? Hey, look. Y'all wouldn't even be able to say what the fuck y'all want to say on nothing.
Luke.
If it wasn't for Dade County. And I'm talking about Luke now. You feel me? That shit on that goddamn parental advisory shit, nigga, that's Miami shit. And then there's everybody else shit. So y'all go ahead and stop playing with the ones who paid the way. And not only that, everything they drop is classic. You could go pop that shit in a day and that shit gon' funk. And I ain't just talking about with Luke and Trick. I'm talking about Outkast, Goody Mob. You feel what I'm saying? Scarface, bitch. You know we Pac heads down here, so we that I don't think we got even really too much say that. You feel me? But then we look at today and certain people today. Like my latest inspirations was definitely like the great late Nipsey. Like that was like, you feel me, one of my top ones. And then you feel me, I was like fucking with motherfuckers like Von and shit, and it's not for like how everybody else think. Remember, I told you a long time ago, like Von gonna be next up out of Chicago. Everybody know Chief Keef. Lil Durk had a name, and I was like, I told you, I say
Von was gonna be the biggest.
Von was gonna be the one before that shit happened.
You know, it's crazy. He was being managed by a motherfucker from Broward.
Von.
That way, yeah. 100K track.
Yeah.
Him and YW Miller, you feel me?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like
I do remember that guy.
I be seeing it in the biggest.
I think he got shot too when Von got shot.
Who that?
The dude, the manager dude, because he was on Vlad and he said
man, look, that's
I'm not saying that's the guy y'all talking about.
That's politics though. You feel me? That whatever. But that way. So, you know what I'm saying? Like my inspirations be motherfuckers that I could look at and be like, that motherfucker got that same vibe, that same energy, that same influence, the same reach, the same feel as Pop type shit.
Talking about Von?
Huh?
Who you talking about?
Nipsey.
Oh, Nipsey.
For me, Nipsey, like
yeah, Nipsey definitely had that pop aura.
Nipsey, him boy, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So mostly
it's weird because he reminds you of Snoop at the same time too.
Yeah.
He like a Snoop Pop, a Pop Snoop Pop.
I'm gonna throw this out there. The day Nip died, rest in peace, Nip. I had remember Recipe Park. I had like at the time on my Spotify, I had like 228 pop songs, like on my Spotify, and I had like 212 Nip songs. At the time, is that a lot of people got on Nip after he passed. You know what I'm saying? But man, bro, done been on Nip forever.
Forever. I'm talking about you could go past a decade with that shit, right? Like when everybody say they was on Nipsey, jumped on the bandwagon, everything they jumping on, thinking they know, oh, they knew this, that, me and him. We sitting there, we going through our catalogs and shit like, man, motherfucker, I don't know nothing about this. Fuck you know about this. What you like, you feel me? Because he was different. And my brother actually introduced me to him. I went to his house
You
one
want to
night.
put me on him too?
Yeah, shout out to True.
P.
Shout out P, you feel me? AKA True. You know what I'm saying? But he put me on Nipsey, and it's like certain people, when I hear them, I be knowing because it's different. When I hear them, it's like, you know how you get goosebumps and shit, and you be like, damn, like, that motherfucker got something, because it ain't even just particularly about what that song doing right there. It's like how you felt in that moment let you know he different. And that song that you listen to say, I gotta check out the rest of this shit because he different. And I know he different. And I'm trying to figure out where he come from with this shit. And then see the elevation of him and then be like, okay, I know he about to turn all the way up because I done watched or listened to how he grew. And everybody else just jumped on that shit. Like I said, me and you, we been on. Been on. It's a lot of other motherfuckers been on him, but it ain't like how it is now because his shit ain't hit us in the moment. Like Pop, his stardom was just starting to hit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pop was actually in the moment when shit happened to Pop, know what I'm saying? So with him, it was more, we already know, but a lot of people still don't know how good he is. They still don't got the whole full catalog of Nipsey to understand what we saying. And for anybody talking about Nipsey ain't a legend, Nipsey ain't a great, whack, you feel me? You could kill that shit straight dead, bruh. Period. Know what I'm saying? Because it's a difference between being a good rapper in your time and a lot of motherfuckers just be in their time and you listen to their music, you ain't got that, alright. But when you could go back and listen to the catalogs of motherfuckers, you feel me? And that shit timeless, that's when you know shit different. When you hear motherfuckers in the new generation trying to implicate that part of them inside them from that person, then you already know that person had the real impact. He moved the culture and just Nipsey just was one of them and he stood on 10 toes. Whatever he said he was on that. You feel what I'm saying? And I seen it. This is facts for me. It ain't about what everybody's saying. It's about what I know for myself. So what I know, that he stood on him and he was him. So it ain't a lot of them. You feel what I'm saying?